Lights, camera, action. 3 words that are universally recognized and immediately associated with the motion picture and television production capital of the world, Hollywood. For nearly 100 years now, this unique and indelible part of Americana has been providing us and the rest of the world with the glamour of celebrity and the thrills, tears, laughter, and even inspiration of the magic of movies. And for most of that time, the American Humane Association has been on the set, in the studio, on location, and around the world, working with the non-human stars of the movies and television shows we love to make sure they're safe.
American Humane Association and Hollywood have a very long relationship. It started as early as 1924, but the formal relationship really was triggered by the 1939 film Jesse James. In that film, a horse was plummeted 70 feet off a cliff, and the horse broke its back. The stuntman lost his hat. But American Humane led a national outcry, and we were given jurisdiction by the then Motion Picture Producers and Distributors Association, which is now pretty much the MPAA, the Motion Picture Producers Association of America. And through that jurisdiction, we were allowed to be on the movie sets to ensure that the animals were treated humanely.
You've probably seen the No Animals Harm disclaimer at the end of movies. But did you know that American Humane Association's Los Angeles-based film and TV unit is the film and television industry's only official sanctioned animal monitoring program? With established filmmaking guidelines, detailed production reviews, certified safety reps, and more, we help keep the cameras rolling and the animals safe.
When we give the certification, no animals were harmed, there's an entire program that stands behind those words. We're accountable for those words. Just because you have an animal in your film, and perhaps you think that you didn't hurt it, you cannot use that language. It's our registered language because of the extensive program and the work that stands behind it.
Over the years, there have been examples where animals have been harmed on a set, or there have been techniques used in the past which can be extremely cruel to an animal. And I think that that's perhaps sometimes what people think about, is that they see that an animal's being used in a movie and they think maybe something was done that was inappropriate in order to get that kind of a performance. But I think if there's the mark at the end of the movie that signifies that the American Humane Association was involved in the movie, then you feel the confidence that that didn't occur.
American Humane Association's Film and TV unit has exclusive on-set jurisdiction from the Screen Actors Guild to supervise the use of animals in movies, TV shows, commercials, and short films. And their certified animal safety representatives work around the world, not just in Hollywood, to ensure that productions meet the organization's strict guidelines for the safe use of animals in filmed media. And all of this is welcomed by the producers making these motion pictures and television shows.
What the American Humane Association does is that they provide the guidelines for what's important in the process of working with animals. And when we were doing Seabiscuit and now Warhorse, we took a lot of care toward making sure that no harm was coming to the animals. And a way to be assured of that is to recognize that you're working in association with the Humane Association, and we're able to really follow to the letter what those guidelines are, and then we can be assured that we're protecting the animals.
When we're on set with American Humane, be it with a tiger, a dog, any sort of animal, it's always nice to have them there in case you come across a problem. The majority of the time there is no problem, there are no issues, but they are there to help you and sort of back your play. If something happens and you have to tell production, we can't do that. They are there to not only back us up, but they can add things from their standpoint that myself or one of my trainers might not think of. So it works in both of our favors.
For the audience, seeing the No Animals Were Harmed credit at the end of a motion picture has become a symbol of trust and comfort, an assurance that even with all of the realism of movies today, they can rest assured that the animals featured were treated with the care and compassion we all value.
Working for American Humane Association and watching our dedicated reps on set, we would hope that the movie-going public would stay those extra few minutes to ensure that the certification "no animals were harmed" is on the end of a film. Of course, our biggest dream is to have that certification appear at the top of the film so that people know what they're going to be seeing before they see it, and they're not as troubled while they're watching the movie.
To learn more or support the American Humane Association, visit them online at www.americanhumane.org or call 1-866-242-1877.